shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, number four. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we solo guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. You believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now. If all the think they girls don't be, if you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Giving that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? Or you wanna see more but you wanna see sore? Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the box and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second session. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he finds a little bit of space. will take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
On 1, ready? 11. Here, 11
They
11,
bring
11,
Chase
11.
in motion.
Big 13. Big 13.
2nd down. Burrow. Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bill. And now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
A design run here with Jackson. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching.
14, Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So after one, it's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
11. Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Let's get set. 11, MT, take. 180.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Out to his right. That's complete to all the tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Gun.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Second down and 8.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
What is that?
Now a second down throw for Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Bengals. That his second TD catch of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Middle.
Lamar, good work from the pistol. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here's Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
On third down, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it third and 8.
Yo. Hey. Report.
Jackson up top again. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No, we changed it.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Open man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stop. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
On first and 10, Burrow. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man in motion right. On first down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They bring Chase in motion. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Ready?
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yo.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
He'll step up and run this. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Real quick, ready?
First and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Jackson now on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. The pass is caught by Turner. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
On 2, ready?
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11. 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 12. 11 MT.
To throw is Burrow. They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
180.
Turner goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First down.
A big play to kick off this drive.
18-yard line.
39 yards.
DC, ready?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down, Jackson. First to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Third and 7. Jackson looking to throw, moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So that challenge, a successful one. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Demetrius Knight.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Burrow now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's second down and 10.
11, 11, 11. Gun. Gun.
Now, Burrow. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Big hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
At the Bengals 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one caught for Dante Wester. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it is first and goal. Jackson up top again. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Burrow on the bootleg. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Burrow here on second down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson going up top. He's got it, and he will score. Game on. LaJohntay Wester, touchdown Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. That's caught, so they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Ready?
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Gun. Shot. Big 13. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Shot.
On first down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow to throw. For the sideline, brought in by Chase. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Ready? Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
11 MT. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find ground out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
180, 11. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a shot here, deep middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It is 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Sit up.
Now a give on the ground. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yo. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
At the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in! Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
Next to score, Ravens 35, Bengals 34.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Brown. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Ready up.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
7 o'clock. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Go.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 50.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. If they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some